Here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
Well, hopefully you made the most of the warm spring-like weather we saw today because, again, the cold air is making its way in towards our neck of the woods. Seeing those winter weather advisories through much of the southern plains, northern Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and that continues up in towards the northeastern parts of the United States. But again, here we did see those relatively clear skies. We'll look at some of that increased cloud coverage. You see that moisture starting to move in from the south. And then when we couple that with those cold temperatures moving in from the north, that's what gives us that chance for some isolated wintry mix. And it's kind of crazy to think 81 degrees. That's how high we got to today. And we're talking about possible winter weather well above average for this time of year. In fact, about split between the average temperature as well as our record. So again, looking at those warmer temperatures to kind of come to a quick end as we go into tomorrow, but we're going to quickly bounce back toward the warmer temperatures for next week. 50 degrees right now in downtown San Angelo, seeing one of those winds come out of the northwest or northeast rather at 24 miles per hour, so very breezy out there. And we're expecting those winds to continue to stay breezy as we go through the overnight hours with that front's arrival. 40s for the northern parts of the Concho Valley, closer up towards I-20. You got 47 in Coleman, 45 in Robert Lee. Further south, though, out towards I-10, though, things are a little bit warmer, looking at the lower 60s and upper 50s, 59 in Menard, 61 in Ozona. And again, we're seeing that cold air starting to make its approach as it pushes further south. We're going to continue to see those temperatures linger into the lower 30s as we go through the overnight. Very chilly tonight. Temperatures dropping down to 31. We'll look at some of those clouds to begin to increase, but right now we're seeing those clear skies where we'll see most of those clouds start to move in earlier tomorrow morning. Again, still looking at that 10% chance for some of that isolated wintry mix. So we're definitely going to be watching those overpasses and bridges. The good news is temperatures are going to be a little bit on the warmer side. So we're not expecting any accumulation on the ground. Again, that's why we're more concerned with the overpasses and bridges. They don't have that ground right next to it to keep them a bit warmer. Winds are going to get gusty at gusting up to 30 miles per hour at times. So definitely going to be watching for those gustier winds as well with those cold temperatures. And as we go into tomorrow morning, again, most of it stays rain for the southern parts of the Concho Valley. As you get further north, though, you could start to see a little bit more of that sleet as well as that freezing rain mix. You don't see any large pockets of this heavier rain. So again, very isolated as we go through the afternoon or through the late morning. And as we get into the afternoon, though, everything starts to push off towards the east. And then things clear out very nicely for both Saturday, Sunday. And then we'll just look at some cloud coverage rebuilding back into the area for us on Monday. Winds start to turn more out of the north, bringing in that colder air for us. Again, very breezy at times. We're going to expect breezy conditions both for Friday as well as Saturday, because on Saturday those winds turn right back out of the south, and that's going to start to allow us to warm back up into those 60s going into the weekend. Much colder for us on Friday. Then we'll start to see that warm up as we go in towards Saturday. So that's going to be a little bit better for our temperatures. So last little gasp of winter, temperatures in the upper 30s. Then we bounce right back into the 60s for both Saturday and Sunday. Next week, above average temperatures expected with 70s and even some 80s expected for the majority of the week ahead.